As far as Morgan, he's got that Gracie style of just fundamental, not making a lot of mistakes. Basic submissions are going to be, on point with this guy. So.
And I actually talked to the organizers, and they said that the only fight that had a weight cut was the Fabio Leopoldo and Eduardo Stelli. So all these guys, they're just fighting
at open weights.
Yeah, they could eat anything they want. So for sure they're going to be stronger.
Yeah, and as you know, that sucks cutting weight.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so here is Stefan. Now we're awaiting the entrance of Morgan, representing Chrome Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Both guys are 29 years old. Both guys are 5'9". And like Mackenzie said, there's a 10-pound weight difference in this match. Both fighters taking the stage here. You see their representative coaches taking their spots in the corner. Legendary Chrome Gracie over here. Of course, in the corner of Morgan. All right, Mackenzie, here we go. Chris Howder, best referee in the business. Show versus Stefan
Martinez, representing Checkmat, versus Morgan Neidlinger, representing Chrome Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
Neidlinger is the last name.
Neidlinger. We were kind of close.
It's close enough. Okay. So here we go with the tie-up. It's feeling each other out portion of the match.
Arm drag there.
Little arm drag.
And the grip fighting is so important in these fights.
For sure, dude. Wrist control. I always tell my students, like, wrist control is half the battle. If you can hold the other guy's wrist, you can stop them from attacking you.
The wrist, the head, the head.
Mm-hmm. This place is quiet. Packed house here in Hollywood, California. I would say Metamoris and all the other pro grappling events have really done a good job in the last 4 or 5 years to boost the attendance of grappling shows. Oh, nice double leg there.
Oh, straight up.
That was powerful, Mackenzie. Do you have powerful double legs like that?
I wish.
Oh, referee stuff. Back to the middle.
So our mats are elevated.
Yes.
So
dangerous.
A double leg straight off the mat would hurt.
That would suck. Mackenzie, how was your last double leg? Are you good at that one?
No, I like more single legs.
Single legs. Yeah, me too.
Okay.
One more time. Nice little double leg. You see Morgan trying to get that guillotine, trying to salvage that guillotine out of there, Mackenzie, but too little, too late. So Stefan here on top. Now, keep in mind, there's no points here. There's no reward for getting really anything besides the submission. So you have to keep that in mind as far as strategy goes. How much energy are you willing to put into any given, move or scramble?
Yeah, anytime I try to take down, I'm always looking to not fall into the close guard. Kind of just fall straight into half guard or almost start passing already.
Huge tip, ladies and gentlemen that are listening in the TV world. When you get takedowns, try to avoid the guard. Just see the inside tie there, fighting for that bicep control. Just trying to look for a little guard pass here. Just gonna unhook. What do you think about this guard pass here, Mackenzie?
I don't know. I mean, you think?
The one where you sit on your side.
Yeah, almost like you're gonna give your back.
Yeah. It's kind of risky. But I've seen people, use it, make it work before.
I think it's good when you're similar to the same size. When the person's really long and lengthy, longer than you, then it's kind of easy for them to put the hooks in and go straight to your back.
Okay, so you're saying avoid doing it on longer, lanky people.
I would. I'm short though. You're short too.
Thank you for pointing that out. I think everybody knows I'm short. Close guard battle here. See, Morgan needs to show something here. He's been dominated as far as I can tell. He's been taken down twice. Hasn't really set anything up here.
Oh, he's looking to pass. Kind of trying to smash those legs.
Yeah, a little smashy style. It's tough to do that kind of guard passing, I found, without the gi. When you can't, grip somebody, and it's just so easy for them to, push and recover guard again. And again, I go back to the whole, conserving energy thing, putting energy into a guard pass, and yielding nothing from it. You get no points, the guy just puts you back in his guard, and now you're tired for nothing. why I think a lot of people in this format are looking for leg locks. The leg locks yield better results with less energy put into it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know. Of course, with the Danaher, Death Squad, Gary Tonin team, and Eddie Cummings, those guys were footlocking everybody, showing the efficiency of the style.
Now they're standing back up again.
Back to the feet here.
I know, like you said before, there's no points, but you have to have some type of like confidence that you can just take the guy down if you already took him down twice, right? Maybe like a confidence booster.
Absolutely.
Think like, man, okay, I can already take him down again if I wanted to.
Yeah. And then even go deeper down the rabbit's hole on the other end. If you know your partner's like confident with taking you down, let him keep doing it. Maybe he'll make a mistake on the third or fourth try. Maybe Morgan will catch that guillotine the next time.
Right? Start to anticipate it better and everything.
Yeah, if you can anticipate that double leg a little better, the guillotine should be available. Oh, a little front tie. That was interesting. He kind of pushed his head down, a little bully move.
Morgan already in the half guard.
Yeah. Morgan on top half guard. He's got that underhook. We got a little bit of a deep half guard situation here. Let's see if he can roll it. Oh, he's putting a Kimura, though. He's got to be careful. Nice transition into that arm lock, Mackenzie. Check that out. Yo, dude, Steph in the trouble. Oh, nice little escape, though. I like how he did that. He kind of rolled over the opposite way. Very nice. Morgan down in there, still trying to hunt it down, but has to let it go.
Stefan looked calm. He didn't look like he was in too much danger or anything. He looked like he kept his composure.
Absolutely, yeah. Stefan wasn't really worried about that. Referee Chris Howder starts them back in the middle. Show respect as always. Right back to the action. Morgan Neidlinger and Stefan Martinez going at it here. First match of Metamorph 7.
So what do you think is the most important part to pass? Controlling the hips, I think?
That's a good question. Obviously, I would. Yeah, that's a good question. I think
Noki is just so slippery, you know?
Yeah, it's easy for guys to recover guard. It depends. I would look for a little more control, like a double unders, going under the legs. Double under stack seems to be a pretty good pass. I like passing on my feet too, a lot of times. But you know what I found in Nogi? You're looking for a lot more like nice triangle setup, man. That was slick, dude. So fast. He pulled that leg out and over. Stefan doesn't seem to be worried about it though, Mackenzie.
Yeah, he has his arm wrapped around on the back, the left arm. I think that's helping him keep a good space. But I think Morgan's gonna try it. He has the grips on the arm, Morgan. So
Is that like a Kimura? It's hard to tell from here. It looks like a Kimura almost.
Yeah.
Like a Kimura and a triangle and an omoplata at the same time.
I think he's gonna try to get a Kimura.
It's kind of a weird angle though. I've had frustrating triangles like that where it's almost in, but it's not good enough. Mackenzie, you can start to see the strength difference now here.
Yeah.
I think you can notice that Stefan on top is just a little bit stronger here. He's able to rip his arms out of all these attacks that Morgan's going for.
So do you like to, when you do Nogi, fight with long sleeve rash guard, short sleeve rash guard? What's the difference?
I never developed a preference. I like all the different options you have. We're talking fashion here, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into jiu-jitsu fashion. I like the combo of rash guard pants and a t-shirt personally.
Well, do you think that 20 minutes, you'll be sweatier, slipperier? The rash guard kind of prevents it.
I hate sweat, dude. I'll be honest with you. I'm like the only jiu-jitsu guy in the world that can't stand sweat. So I prefer to fight shirtless because after 10 minutes, those things are gross. Those rash guards are nasty, dude. You see Morgan here start to feel a little bit of the pressure that Stefan's putting on him. Hey, Mackenzie, this is a good strategy that Stefan's doing. It's kind of like let the guy put you in some submissions. Give him about 70% of a submission, and then just get out of it and frustrate him.
Yeah.
It's a good way to exhaust somebody. I feel like that's what Stefan. I don't know if he knows he's doing that, but it's definitely going on here. Back to the feet here.
And Morgan, he doesn't have a problem setting back up, even though he's been taken down twice, maybe he's doing the whole anticipating and gonna try to go. But he did do that nice, single leg arm drag takedown.
Yeah. I don't think he really cares about getting taken down here. Of course, if this was like IBJJF, he'd be losing big time right now if there were points
so good the whole entire match, and like 1 minute left, they come back and submit.
Love that. That's what this sport is all about. That's one of the most exciting things in a jiu-jitsu fight or any fight.
Like the big upsets.
Yeah, comebacks and upsets. I love it. Let's see right here. Don't count either one of these guys out. These are two very tricky submission fighters here. Little guard jump there.
You can like see the sweat coming off of Stefan's head when Morgan's hot.
Yeah. Okay, we got a little guard fight going on here.
Stefan going back to that guard pass.
Yeah, unlocks it. Starts moving into that little half butterfly guard, whatever.
He seems like he has heavy hips, you know, like really tight.
Yes, I would agree with you on that. He doesn't seem sweepable.
Always like one knee in the middle, but I like keeping that pressure.
Little kick of the leg there. I like that style of guard passing. Yeah, it's hard to pass guards. No-gi. Somebody like this. It's maybe looking for a leg lock there. I haven't seen too many leg locks. Both of these guys don't. Neither one of these guys, I should say. They don't really seem to be like leg lock fighters. More like traditional kind of upper body jiu-jitsu guys.
Yeah. I love the leg locks. You know, I think usually if they start to rotate and defend, you can come up on top. Or if you're on top and you attack them, you can come out and maybe catch the back. Or
Yes, it opens. It's a whole new world. It opens up
so
angles for everything we've always done. It's a shame that so many jiu-jitsu schools really don't embrace the leg lock style.
And in the older times, you know, they like look down on it, like, you know.
Yeah, what was the name in Brazil for guys who did leg locks? There was like a name. Didn't they call them like shoe shiners or something like that? I've heard there was some
Yeah, I've heard that too, but I don't know.
derogatory terms for leg lockers in Brazil.
It was kind of like the people who did leg locks, they didn't know how to pass the guard.
Yeah, it was for the people who can't pass.
Yeah.
And hey, listen, there's some guards that you cannot pass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
let's just be honest.
I mean, look at Morgan right now.
Yeah, right. Not gonna pass. What's he gonna do with this pass? Okay, stepping back. Little back step here. He's still trying to pop those triangles. You see, he's trying to like play that leg, but I just think it's just too easy for Stefan to see it coming. A triangle and omoplata attacks here. It's too easy. His arms are too strong. You know, you're not gonna grab an arm and pull it in easy. Like he's gonna posture up when you try to triangle, and then you know it's frustrating. It's frustrating when you're trying to sub somebody and they just keep backing out of everything. And then on top of that, Mackenzie, they're starting to get sweaty now.
Yeah.
So you get slippery.
How do you think their pace is going? Do you think anyone's getting tired yet?
Man, yeah, I think Stefan has to be tired. But you know, they've trained for this. These guys are in shape. They prepare for this. But yeah, I mean, for those of you who've never competed a 20-minute round, you have to understand it's exhausting. You know, past that first 5 minutes, you start feeling it. You know, the last 5 minutes is torture.
Every time they stand up, the crowd is applauding.
Yes.
In their appreciation.
That's right. I would say this is a jiu-jitsu educated crowd.
Yeah.
Majority of people here are students of some local gym or some jiu-jitsu school or affiliation. It's a good crowd here tonight. Okay, back to the action. Stefan here trying to pass that guard, but just getting nowhere here. Mackenzie, Morgan's guard is just. Oh shit! That's me. My bad. Alec, don't kill me. My phone just made a noise on here.
A very important person.
I'm turning it off. I apologize.
Oh. Definitely switching the hips a lot, going side to side. Yeah, and someone with so many, like the legs just keep coming back in front, I think maybe try to go underneath the legs.
Yeah, like the double under position.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because it's just, man, Morgan can just keep weaving his legs